Yeah, there we go. It is going to be that mirror matchup. You know, we've been speaking about it, but the IGLs really now is their time to shine because they've... I think when you're always in this mirror matchup, I think you understand what your opponent wants to do as well because you're trying to do it.
Lock it down anymore.
Shots out. Recon bouncing in the backside. Does get the ping reveal here onto Izu, and as he just swings back in off of that, he ends up getting taken down. RRQ are fully expecting him to continue pushing forward. Meanwhile, Munchin's going to be found by Crazy Guy. And RRQ looking well set to close out another pistol. 3-1 in that regard. Stax is able to find two very nice shots with that Sheriff, but Media's going to be overwhelmed, and Stax will get taken down. Jemkin with two of his own, and RRQ will open things up with the pistol win on Breeze.
Nobody clears this dart, and then Izu, for some reason, just goes swinging out again as the last ping comes in. I mean, Stax is still fragging, but as we discovered on Lotus, turns out that...
It was the Doomsday Fish.
Yeah. It was the...
Jemkin slotted against the box and backside. Spike now planted. Three-player approach through mid, but wall set up from Monyet. Cuts pretty much everyone off. It's only Meteor that's really in front of this one at the moment. And Xfero, one with a weaker weaponry, still is going to be able to find that kill. Stax will get himself another one as Jemkin gets taken down, but Kushi finds Buzz. And it's player advantage maintained. Stax covers himself a Vandal, swings out. He's looking for that elimination, but he's the one taking some damage, but now he's taking names. Crazy Guy will fall, and T1 off the back of Stax.
From the beginning, RRQ is so cautious, and they read into that. They grab the orbs, Stax immediately baits out the drone and repositions, and then the Meteor swaps into his place, try to cause a little bit of trickery, and even though he dies, that tees up the players behind him to get that first kill, and then Stax.
Let's get it. Let's go. Now a hero Vandal for Jemkin.
Go.
Try to regain the lead here. He's going to get tagged up a little bit on the peak. He's down to 85 and 0 point. Spotting out 3. Underhand lobby in there. Has him lined up. Stax. Something about this guy on this map just hits a little bit different. He's 8-1-2.
He's in the flow state. Just the way that he was maneuvering there, you could just tell it is all instinct. He's saying stuff, but I don't even know if he knows what words are coming out of his mouth there. And there's more. Great cover behind him by Munchkin too.
For that stun burst, but nothing to be caught. While Buzz ends up firing off just a little bit too late. Really bolt to try to delay. Izu on the approach here from mid, playing off the back of that flash from Stax. Buzz swings out a little bit wider. Crazy Guy going to be struck down, and this is going to be another round in the hands of T1, barring some critical failures here. They'll push forward. Stax has to get at least one in the round, it feels like. That's got flawless for T1 to build up their bankroll. And RRQ might be considering an early timeout yet again.
Yeah, I mean, this is tremendous teamwork and individual protocols. Stax using that knife to shut down the drone into his ult and then just falling back, and then immediately Munchkin throws to Storm Surge to make sure that he can't be pressured.
Thrown out, fast lane set. Buzz just going to quickly give over that space and backside to the overdrive. Will be invested for the spot out, but okay, Izu going to be taken down. Decent range as well. Buzz will be able to find one. Crazy Guy picked off, nearly finds the timing shot with Jemkin.
Spike planted.
Look at the late lurk from Xfero. Granted, yes, it's just a Sheriff in hand, but he's working his way through elbow and into mid. He's going to be running low on time, though, but for now, Reckoning out. Flash connecting onto Cushy. Tucks away, and Munchkin going to get caught. Flash there into the corner. They haven't finished the job yet, and Monyet is able to line up, too. Jemkin will try to stay alive. No, Stax will deny him as he gets it into a 1v1. The Vandal going to be collected. The defuse quite here for his position. Stax now well aware of where he's at. He's just going to try to stick it. No. Decides to get himself off the defuse for now.
Nice knowing you.
The retap, the swing, and Stax! He cannot be stopped!
This is the best I've seen from Stax. I mean, he looked good at times in Santiago, but this is otherworldly. He is just hitting everything he looks at. And this looks like it should have been RRQ, but then Stax is like, wait, hold on a second.
Tasty is what he said.
Timeout.
These players, I mean, they just might even end up backing into each other.
Well, xFaro, if he looks that way at all. Oh,
He's pinged it out, and they still swing forward. And Buzz, I mean, he nearly gets given a second one. He does manage to connect that shot on the Cushy, tags him to 62. Now sights back over into tunnel for a brief little moment, but no. Swings over to the other side of the pillar. Stacks, I mean, he will end up getting caught. With the hero gone, but Meteor flushes out one. Buzz puts Crazy Guy down on the floor. Swings over to the side, finds him on Yet.
10 seconds left.
Would love,
One enemy remaining.
they would love to try to get the res is what I was trying to say, but there's just no time.
space that they're getting for free. This one right here for Buzz. I mean, a nice lurk from xFaro, but it doesn't matter because you've given up so much map control to Munchkin early that he's able to track you and really mirror your movements. And then
Flash out, 0 point. There is the suppress, and there's Stax finding another one. Crazy Sky is going to be taken down. Monyet able to get up into their faces, finds one. Stax just dancing around the remainder of those Hunter's Fury pulses, but it will be Monyet able to find a kill. And now the pit's going to be invested immediately from xFaro. Some weapons to be recovered. Shock Dart puts Jemkin down to 2. And Izu and Munchkin get one apiece. The pit is dropped. Buzz cleans up Munchkin, and Cushy is zoned away. Double Shock Dart at the ready. And so they just pass it over. Harden the Cove. They spray and pray. They will not be able to find Cushy, but they will continue to find these round wins.
you're off the back of the Hunter's Fury to clear some space. I mean, oh, Stax. Should have had 2 there.
That's the thing. I mean, the Hunter's Fury investment, but also the Viper's hit. I think that the Overdrive might have even been invested.
Yeah,
so Buzz's.
Yeah, well, Buzz used his, yeah. I thought for a second Jemkin might have ripped it even when he was super weak, but...
Get left, guys.
Guys,
Get left.
ready? Yeah. Ready, guys? Last one.
2 inside. He want me, he cut me.
I go, how are? Check that. Copy.
Buzz gets a collab. RRQ and Co trying desperately to get themselves realigned, to figure out where they can take this spike, where they can find success. There's just too much going on, too much to try to keep track of. It's another flawless for T1.
You're not anticipating that maybe both initiators are going to be on the same site. And it throws off all of their timing, and then the Crazy Guy's trying to figure out the rest of the map, and they want to set up the crunch onto A. But Buzz has a great angle.
Just can't get off the ground. Buzz is maybe at risk here. And yes, Crazy Guy, he's seen enough.
Not going to be well read.
Oh boy, well, he's got to backpedal. Pulls his own for 1.
Spike down.
Will quickly be overwhelmed, and that is a very good sign for RRQ. Numbers advantage. Still going to be slowed up on this approach. Meteor, however, will just swing the corner and finds Jemkin. That's the entry power, and that's the spike on the floor. Monyet still some fight, brings this back into a 2v2. Situated here within the Cove. Fragment over to the side. Not quite going to be wide enough to get too much damage in. Meanwhile, a great intercept, and Stax again asked to come up with a clutch. Playing back on a decently deep angle once he get himself into window. Meanwhile, Stax, quick shot, finds Monyet. You're playing against Sova. Should have a decent idea. There's a 0 point. First shock dart going to be dodged. The suppress is in. The swing should be coming through, but Stax still able to hold it up to half.
Taking one for the team.
The retap. And Cushy, he's got this one done. Solidly played, but still a nail biter of a round. As RRQ find their second.
Yeah, they get the win, but it's going to cost them a lot to get there. I don't like Izu staying there that long because it allows the time in RRQ's mind to be like, somebody could have refilled that space. So, you know, let's be kind of at least maybe a little bit prepared for it.
That or a little bit of a later pivot, but Stax. Oh, spotted one. Does take the time to clear that recon, and still is able to readjust to get rid of Jemkin as well. Ball's now going up. Izu quick check in, finds some damage. It's a little bit in response, but we'll just backpedal away. Some space going to be given up. It's just a 1-for-1 so far. But there's a Hunter's Fury ready to try to prevent the plant, and there it is. The investment does come through. Sparrow pushing it for the kill. Bit of buzz. Snakebite chased as a second layer of that push. With the Hunter's Fury out of the way. T1 now at a deficit. That's going to be expounded upon. RRQ finding another kill. The blind is there. Munchkin just trying to push past that wall. Ends up getting caught. And Izu will have to just back away. Don't think he's even going to be able to recover the operator. Granted, they have the money to afford another, but RRQ suddenly getting themselves a third-round win.
Meteor swinging into the open there, trying to maybe use the timing of the high tide to think he can cheat to get the snakebite in. I'd pull a timeout here. On God, I'd pull a timeout if I'm T1. I don't want these last couple of rounds have gotten a little sloppy. I'd like to see the screws tighten.
7-3 after
You guys see
7-1.
live game also, right?
So I mean, they've got money for the next round, so there's no breaking in this bank. Meanwhile, swing in though, and Buzz is just so damn fast. Jemkin trying to pre-fire it, but ends up paying the iron price. The recon stack still playing close and looking for the concuss. It does not connect. Swinging to the corner. It's going to be Munchkin Stacks getting one a pop. Crazy guy looking for a little bit more. He's now all alone. Fragments exchange. He's boxed in. Revealed. He's trapped in a corner with a spike in hand. Pop flash going to be set. Turns back. Is able to find Stacks and suddenly gets himself into a 1v1. But Izu will be able to win it out. T1 now up to 8.
Before the switch.
Well, that one just shows you how important that first operator kill was. That's the difference between RRQ winning that round. Good mid-control established, but on site, Stacks and Munchkin combining to do some real damage.
얘들 오퍼 나오긴 했네.
Backpedal, but Buzz, he just shuts him down immediately. Jemkin is not allowed to play the game. Meanwhile, Stacks a walk down into mid, finds Xfero. Izu's here, says, hey, how do you do? I'm just tucked on the wall here.
Do or die pistol for RRQ coming up, but Buzz has that extra gun there. Nice job with the setup and the crunch towards mid, expecting that RRQ is going to want to try to take that space again. They've been doing.
Xfero has the bandit, doesn't bring out a shot. Till that moment, and that's Munchkin dead with a spike on the floor. Buys them a couple more seconds to try to get into position. And Crazy Guy storming forward is able to find one. Fragment going to be lobbed into the back. Buzz pushes up. He manages to find two. Crazy Guy and Cushy both going to be taken down. Jemkin re-swings the back of pillar. Kill found. Stacks now maybe having to be the hero once again. Push up on top of the wall. Gets a headshot there. Gets himself into a 1v1. Jemkin full HP. Has to make it a headshot, and Jemkin, okay, finds his footing at long last.
I mean, this is just ridiculous from Xfero. And again, one of those better lucky than good. My God. I thought right here, I'm like, uh-oh. He might just do it, but Jemkin reads him perfectly.
Let's go.
One cutting noise as much as they can off the back of this. The plan to come through. Xfero just keeping it quiet, and this is going to be a full commitment. T1 give themselves a decent shout. Recon getting the ping on a couple players here at backside. Xfero, however, will be able to find one. Slot at the corner. Jemkin dead. Buzz with that Bucky. Able to find him. He's looking for a little bit more, but will get cut down to size. Crazy Guy finds his second. The Guardian doing wonders. Zizu to kill into Xfero, so if nothing else, this ends up being quite costly. But it should be the round win, and it is. 3 players going to be staying alive, and RRQ this time not going to be dropping the anti-eco.
Buzz thinking maybe he had an isolated fight around that corner, but 2 players were actually there. And Crazy Guy was cheating ahead of it. Nice angle to take. Monyet swaps over to the Sheriff.
Is there any bulldog anymore?
Drone going to be going out. 0 points going to be tossed into the corner, but Buzz finding a timing, gets back across just the one pulse of that fragment to be eaten. Kill collected, Guardian as well. Will be scooped up, so the weaponry is still in the hands of RRQ, and they've got 3 players nearby enough to try to counteract this take of the B site.
Yeah, still a fair amount of util to work with.
3 players to play in front of this, though. Really locks off Buzz and Meteor for the moment. Fragment out to delay. Izu able to find and readjust to take down Cushy. Takes down Xfero. It's another flawless round for T1.
But there's so much util that you could throw at the door. There's the flashes, there's the fragment, storm surge, all these things that just delay, and then kind of able to, oh man, stacks. Great job.
네, 멀리서 본다.
얘들아 탄뜻도 리테이크야.
태기야, 백 남았어?
나 뺄게 백 없어
백 없어, 확인. 나 타이밍으로 그냥 리콘
나
꽂아줄게.
스턴도 있어 나 스턴.
그냥 내가 뺄게.
나 백사 쓸게. 연막 몇 초? 연막 7초. 또 앞라인 못 가나? 내가 사이트 여기 스턴 꽂아줄 거야. 여기 스턴 꽂아줄 거야.
리콘
드론
꽂아도 돼.
날라온다. 야 상대 유틸 쓸때 월 써줘야 돼. 야 케어 나왔어 얘네. 친다고? 월 써둘게. 병철이 앞에. 온다. 못 따줘 우리. 오케이 나 살게. 뺑 있냐 뺑.
얘네 연막 잘못 쳤어.
얘네들 뺑 얘네들 뺑.
얘네 연막 잘못 쳤어.
멀리부터. 해체 안해. 점어볼게. 땡겨가 나는 곳이 얘들아. 뺑 없어. 확인. 깰 생각해야 돼. 탭. 점어 하나? 안 하는 듯. 총 하나 더. 세 명. 둘 더. 점어 둘 더. 아직 안 해. 도발고. 살아. 안 해. 나도 나이스.
And there you have it. Figured we might as well let her ride. Listening to the whole round as T1 will find themselves with another win.
They have so much to throw at. I mean, it is a mirror, but they're able to buy a lot of time on the backside of these pyramids. And then you have two players in main, and you're getting the kills through the smokes. Jemkin tries to go sliding in, but it's just too little, too late. Look at him
They're
cut
just playing
down.
with these timings, saying, okay, we send out the 0 point, cut noise for a little bit. They'll probably start thinking that it's going to be that A hit. They get back over towards Sand. Now we get right back over into B.
Oh,
Stax is just on a different plane of existence on this map. Crazy guy, dead in the dirt. You guys spotted a 1, but Buzz, he's got the outlaw, he's got him outgunned. He's looking for that follow-up. Drops down, swings backside, push out of that cove. Moniette dead. Another flawless. How many have T1 gotten on this map?
I think 3 or 4. It's been a lot.
We're looking like new turn on a scent. Back at the first Masters event.
Oh man, right as the cove pops. Oh man, and just the crossfires they have available, and the smokes are there, and you have to try to scale in through it.
Similar situation. Crazy guy just looking to deny that info and that vision, and Buzz is going to be eating quite a bit of damage with Meteor this time. The quick insert through mid is able to catch Moniette. A backstab from him, and now they have their attention turned in 2 different directions. Crazy guy is just going to be overwhelmed. Xfero still trying to work his way across over towards the site. Meteor will be taken down. So 3v4. The plan's interrupted for now. Snake bite chucked into the corner. Izu trying to wait this one out. He waits it out brilliantly. Buzz spotted, dead. Now into a 2v3 with 2 players down low, but Izu is so far disconnected, and he has that Hunter's Fury.
But it's going to be cut off.
30 seconds left.
0 point does not connect onto him, but the spike is brought over, but now they know. This backstab from Cushy could be monstrous. Slot forward, Izu tucking into the corner. Cushy checking things out at main, and right now T1 none the wiser. Reckoning sent out, trying to cut off Jemkin, will be able to do so, but Cushy is swinging around the back, finds the first, and now Munchkin all alone to try to pull off the 1v2. Slide in, but they need to play it together. The tap, the face forward, and Munchkin divides them in half, cuts them down, and puts them 6 feet under. What a clutch, and what a map from T1. RRQ have been denied.
It was a long journey to get here, but eventually T1 finds their footing off the back of tremendous performances from Buzz and Stax in particular. Buzz on Haven, Stax and Buzz here onto Breeze, and commiserations, RRQ cannot get Crazy Guy to Vietnam. They tried their damnedest, but it just was not meant to be. They really pushed T1 here today, but T1 just a cut above.
Quite the day for T1. who want to try to ensure that there is a Korean representative, a great organization, and Masters London still yet more hurdles to jump.